Hey, welcome to Ladies Who Question and another edition of Let's Talk Local. Lisa and Holly are here. Hello, Holly.
Hi.
And we have an uber local small business today.
Mm-hmm.
Like right in our own backyard.
Literally
uber local.
in our backyard.
Literally, like practically, yeah.
2 blocks away.
It's so great. And welcome, Nichole Marbach from Cherished Candle Company.
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
Thanks
for having me.
We're happy to have you here. And thank you, Holly, for inviting us.
Oh,
this
it
up.
was the natural. When I bought these candles at the market, I go, oh my God, these are made in Lake Bluff. And then I started tracking you down.
I love it.
So you not only live here, but you actually make the product here, which is
Correct.
yeah. And you, I think we were just sort of chit chatting a little bit earlier. You said in your basement.
Yes, in my basement.
That's a great place to have a studio.
Yes, and unfortunately I took over one of our bedrooms down there, the only bedroom down there. So
Well, that's okay if you get sleepy. Just taking a break.
yeah, there you go.
Light a candle and go to sleep.
I know nothing about making no candles at all, but it sounds like it requires focus.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. So
for sure.
because you have to really be careful. CherishedCandleCO.com. I want to make sure I get that in there now, and then we'll repeat it at the end. But I want to make sure because it's the CO, because the CherishedCandleCO.com.
And that's the same on Etsy, Cherished Candle Co. at Etsy.
Oh, so you're on Etsy too.
Yeah,
I love
Etsy is my
Etsy.
main. I've been on Etsy for almost 5 years. So,
Oh,
yes.
they have all the cool stuff on there because they're all handcrafted, right? Isn't everything on Etsy handcrafted?
I would say so.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot of it is. I did notice when I just Googled, Etsy was the first thing that came up
Oh, great.
for your, and then
That's
you
good
have
to
a
know.
website as well.
Yes.
Well, how did you get started into this?
Well, my daughter actually started a jewelry company like 7 years ago or so, and she decided to add candles to it, and she hated it. So she had bought all this equipment.
Oh, she hated making
She
them.
hated making,
Okay.
I'm sorry, she hated making the candle part and was telling me about it. And I said, and I had always loved candles. I was burning them all the time, but the wrong ones, which we'll talk about in a little
I
bit.
am very aware of the wrong ones.
Yes.
So I told her, you know what? I will just buy your equipment. Why don't you come over and show me how to make them? So she spent time showing me how to make them. But after that, I spent hours and hours and hours on YouTube. I made many, many, many candles, almost quit and gave up. It's not as easy as you think. There's a science to it. You have to get the right wick for the right jar. You have to get your temperature correct for where you add the fragrance oil. And there's just a whole science behind it. And so basically, I had to invest a lot into it in order to get it right. And I'm still learning and growing in it. And, still sometimes mistakes can happen, but I pretty much have it down now.
I had no idea that you'd have to have a different wick for every
Right.
different kind of.
Yes.
Why is that?
Because if it's too big of a wick, it'll be a really high flame and it won't work. If it's underwicked, it won't melt all the way across the jar, so you'll lose half the candle. Have you ever burned a candle and it didn't go all the way to the edge? So it's like called tunneling.
Oh, so that's like a cheap
Yeah,
candle.
that's underwicked. It's not the right wick.
Underwicked. We just learned a new term.
Interesting. Yes.
Ooh, that candle, it's obviously
Yeah.
underwicked.
So this week, I had 2 wick candles years ago, and I stopped, and now I'm starting to add them again. You get a feel for what to start with, but I had to go up 2 numbers on the wicks because I can't sell a product unless it's good quality. And so I test and test and test every day in my home.
What involves the testing? I'm sorry. Wait,
Oh, no.
Go on, Holly.
Well, you said you stopped doing a wick candle?
The double wick candles.
With
the
2 wicks?
wicks.
Oh.
And so now, since I'm adding that again, I have to start testing wicks in that new jar to get it right before I put it on my shop. So anytime I get new jars or vessels, I have to make sure that that wick is the right size wick.
And that's where the science comes in, sort of, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that I saw on your website, they're 100% soy, which is the epitome of what a candle should be made out of, right?
There's also people do like coconut soy and that, and some people do beeswax and that, but I love the soy wax. Sometimes if it says soy blend, I'm not saying all the time because there's coconut soy, which they're both natural, but it could be soy blended with paraffin, which is a toxic wax. So you got to watch out for that.
Yeah.
Or it could be a soy candle, but they don't have clean fragrance oils in it. So you got to be careful for that too.
How do you make sure?
Yeah.
It should say it on there or on a website or, it should say it somewhere.
Yeah, because I don't know how regulated that is. So I'm glad that we're meeting you, so we know where to buy clean candles.
Exactly.
I don't know. That's sort of disturbing. That's right, the clean oils. Like, so what? Tell me. I'm curious about this because I do love scented things. Is it essential oils that you use, or what do you use?
I've heard so many things, and some people say that pure essential oil in candles is really not good. You're not supposed to burn like pure.
Oh.
But other people say it's okay. So you have to, you have to do your own research. But I buy, one of the main companies I buy from is called Candle Science, and they have clean scents on there that are specifically made for candles that have a lot of essential oils in them, but the finished product is safe for candles, and it's free from phthalates and carcinogens and reproductive toxins. And that's why I got into it. I actually have multiple customers that would buy store-bought candles and react. Their whole family would react. Headaches and everything else. This woman has bought my candles for 4 years and has them in every room almost every day, 0 reaction. And I've had other testimonies like that, and I love it. I love it. And that's why I got into it. I have rescue dogs and, my family. I wanted us to be safe. When I started learning about the different toxins in the candles, that's one of the reasons I got into it as well.
Gosh, that's great.
It's not just me. She just told us about a whole family that reacted. See, I'm not
crazy.
I'm not out there. I'm not making this up. I have literally gone into, like, when we were in the house walk, there
Christmas
was one
holiday
that we
house
walked
walk
into, and all of a sudden I just went, whoa. My eyes immediately, blew up, and I was getting the congestion and I got all the reactions of things. I'm currently undergoing tons of testing, like a laundry list like this long. I'm gesturing about a yard of things. And one of the things is latex, apparently, or something. Now, and that has many applications. So I'm just thinking, I wonder if there are rubber, latex, whatever components that are in some of what other people use. I'm just spitballing here. I'm just putting it out there.
It could be a candle that used toxic
stuff.
Or it could have been a paraffin candle.
Yeah,
that's
who
really
knows?
my guess because it's so prevalent.
Yeah. Okay.
Because a lot of people don't know. And I mean, I've gotten so sensitive because I'm changing not just candles, I'm changing a lot of cleaning products and other things in my life. And sometimes I walk into the grocery store and you can smell some of the chemicals in that going down the, just even the detergent aisle. It's you become kind of sensitive to that. And
I can't even walk down some of those aisles because I start to get, overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And it's not just the scents or the odors. It's literally physically,
Yeah.
And some people go, "Oh, you're just thinking that." I'm like, "No, it's happening."
No. Yeah.
I mean, it does happen. So that's a very real thing. So it's good to know your candles are, make them as
Yes.
clean.
I've heard stories of, like I had mentioned, that people reacted to candles and they no longer react with mine, but I have not heard of any stories of anybody reacting to my candles.
Yeah.
So,
That's
I mean,
so
that
good
makes
to
me
know.
happy.
Right. That's
So let's take a quick look at what do you want? Unless you had a question right now, but I'd like, since we're just talking about, can we take a quick
Okay.
look at what?
Oh, yeah.
Because Nichole was so kind to bring us
Ding, ding,
a really pretty treat.
I know.
By the way, you're
save the bag and
pack.
everything.
I know the packaging is so nice.
So sweet.
I have fun with that.
So let's take a look, and we can
And I
talk
love-
about some of
I
your
love
stuff.
These. When I bought these, I got one for each candle that I.
That's right. That's right, Holly. You've already bought some of her stuff at the
Yeah.
Christmas market.
Well,
This at
plus they're
Christmas.
priced really
Hopefully you
well.
didn't buy that.
Well, I've already given. I gave a lot of them away.
So what is this? Oh,
Let's
this
see,
is
I'm
like
dying. I'm dying.
this is kind of packaged, sort of sexy.
How
What is it? What?
appropriate.
Ideal.
Love. Love.
Well, say what it is because we're not doing a video cast.
Oh,
here.
that's right. Oh my God, I love the fragrance.
It's lavender.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I thought I smelled lemon at first. Oh, it's so subtle.
Yeah.
It's not like, whoa.
Right.
I got a beautiful candle, and they're made in mason jars with beautiful homespun packaging that says Home Sweet Home Lake Bluff.
How perfect.
Very customized to where we are. And I bet you would do this for any town.
Yes, I would.
Oh yeah.
And,
Oh, you can
or
customize
like
the labels.
A baby
Yeah.
shower, or do you do like all that stuff too?
I'm
My head was just going.
starting to get. I'm not a techie, but I have a designer I work with, but I'm starting to also learn how to make my own because I've had to turn down people for that to
Oh,
do custom things. But I'm pretty soon I will be adding that.
Great. Oh, this is beautiful. We'll take a picture and put it on our.
Oh, for sure.
we
There's
already-
one more thing in there.
Okay.
Well, here I'll look at. First of all, I
you
want
got
to
it
say,
out. You got it out.
sort of sexy packaging here with this black mesh bag. I mean, it is. It's kind
And
of
the
a
way
sexy.
you do your business cards. That's so clever.
And this is a
still have
linen
yours.
and room spray,
Yes.
which I have to tell you, this is what I was zeroing in on.
Okay.
On the
It's great
because
for the
I
doggies.
love yeah, but lemongrass and lime. I'm
Yeah.
gonna-
So you
if
got
I
to
may-
you got to
God,
shake
I
it up.
love-
Oh, shake it up. Okay,
Yep,
so I'm
and I have a
shaking it
little
up.
care card in there on that.
Cherished candle company, linen and room spray,
wanna put it on as
lemongrass. Oh, I love
perfume.
that.
I put it. You can spray it on pillows and all that.
Oh, it's so fresh.
That one I love.
Holly,
I,
scent.
I smell.
Sniff.
I mean,
Oh,
I
my
sell a
gosh.
lot
Sniff
of
the air.
those.
Sniff that. Isn't that
It's
fresh?
a very classy scent. that one.
we got a lot
It's
of class.
so light because sometimes when you get these citrus, it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh no,
And
this
it's
is
just
fresh.
It's just a
Yeah.
beautifully light fragrance.
Yes.
What was this other? What was the other
Gosh,
thing?
and then what's this make?
Lavender candle. The
oh,
lavender.
did I get a home sweet home too?
Yes, you did.
Oh, well, then I'm just going to keep it in here right now.
Yeah, you both got the same.
You got the lemongrass and
I'm
lime
so
too.
excited. What is this made of?
Yeah,
It's
like
it's
water?
a base that is and I should have brought the list on that. It's a base that's alcohol free. It's the cleanest base I could find, and then I mix it with my clean fragrance oils, and there's a certain percentage that you do and mix it up, and there you go. So I am what they asked, I'm doing a pop-up in February. She had asked me if I could do candles that match the room sprays, which I have a lot of them, but which I will put
that's a
on the
good idea.
website. But like it can be a gift, a little
gift set.
candle, and yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start doing that as well.
Gosh, I
That's
love
so
it.
cool. This
Love
is
it.
very light. I have to. You know what I do
is.
because sometimes I'll cart dogs around in my house if I'm gonna. I'm not in my house in my car. I'm. I know, like, if I pick them up.
Yeah.
Like if they're gonna stay at my house, I'm picking them
Yeah.
up or whatever. And when my doggy, when he was, having a not so sweet smelling day, years ago, I made up my own concoction. I'm
Yeah.
bringing this up because you just said you make these sans alcohol, which is really good
Yes.
because what I was doing, just because I was using it so often, I was making my own little like alcohol with essential oils like
Oh, yeah.
rosemary, something really heavy to cover up the dog smell. Because
Yeah.
I get into the, especially on a warm day, I'm getting into the car. It's like, oh, this is so doggy. This is just, I love them, but come on,
Yeah.
I don't want to smell you that much. So, or sometimes ever, but
That spray
but
is
I'm
perfect
keeping
for
this
that.
car
my
spray for
house,
like
so-
a pet spray.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
but
I mean,
this,
spray the car.
oh, I don't think I should put this on the dog. No.
No. But I
But
meant
the
like
car, yeah.
sometimes if the car smells.
But this is too nice. I'm going to keep this for my house.
I know.
It's too lovely. And I can spray this like on my linens too.
Yes, I just got
Yeah.
a review from someone on Etsy, and she said, every night I spray my pillows and my comforter, and I'm so excited to get into bed and go to sleep. She loves it, so that's what she does.
Maybe that's
And
what
I
I
thought,
need.
oh, that's pretty neat.
That's what I need. So I stop falling asleep on the couch and then segue to the bed in a fugue state. Yeah, maybe that'll just. I go. I want to go to bed.
right, exactly.
Oh my God, this is
I'm
really
gonna spray it in my
nice.
bed tonight for sure.
Yeah,
And these are such great gifts because of so many things. I mean, the main thing to me is the health part.
Yeah.
And the fragrance is lovely, but
shake
it's
well.
like you walk around and like you said, you walk into a store and they're burning candles and you're like,
Oh,
I gotta
know.
leave.
Yes.
And they have no idea how awful it smells because they've been in there all day or something.
yeah, and if
It's
they're going to be
just-
doing that a lot, then they just burn a cheap candle because they're doing it every day at their
Yeah.
store, and you can't,
Yeah.
Tell us about some of your other products because we noticed that you have a lot of.
Melts. You have melts.
What the heck is that?
Tell me about a melt.
What does that
I kind
even
of
mean?
think I know, but I'm
So
not sure.
I sell wax melts, and I was selling wickless candles because now there are people that don't like flames. So
Oh.
the they get a candle warmer, which is a light that you put the candle under, and it actually works well. But also there's a little, for the wax melter, there's a little like tray usually. I mean,
Okay.
like a ceramic tray, and
Yes.
there's a light bulb underneath, and it melts the wax.
Oh, I thought they were candle driven. I like there was it's a light.
You can. There's
Like a
some
little-
electric ones. That's what I prefer
that makes
because
sense.
I don't make tea lights, so I can't.
Right.
That's.
I thought they looked like candy when they
Oh,
were on
right, the little squares.
I
like
looked and I
chocolate.
went, "Ooh, those look like caramel candies." Of course, I didn't need. I was thinking, "Oh boy, I could just see me going into somebody's bathroom if they had like, ooh."
Yeah. That was,
I did buy a sticker once that says "Do not eat" because I actually was into, and I never followed through with it. If you've ever seen the candles where it looks like whipped cream and and that on there, I've made some like that.
Really?
And with like you get molds, and I did but the problem is I tested it with the wick and I couldn't get it to burn all the way across, so I gave up. I couldn't. There's no way I'm selling anything. So one of these days I'm gonna persevere with that.
Well, first, you have to learn how to make your labels.
Yes, that I am starting to do now, and I got my first batch, and I'm pretty happy about it.
Who set up your
Good.
website? Your website looks really good because it looks like somebody knew something about tech.
Well, my website is actually powered through Etsy.
That's great.
It's real easy through Etsy. They make it easy to do the website through them.
You send them the pictures and they kind of set it up for
They
you.
take it from your shop, and you can
Oh.
it's so easy, and I can change the layout if I want. And
Okay, wait.
So-
Let's go back to a wickless candle. How does that work? You just open a jar
Oh,
with wax?
yeah.
Yeah,
right.
it's the same way as making a candle, except for I don't put a wick in it.
Yeah.
And then people buy these candle lamp warmers. They're kind of all over now. Like I think at TJ Maxx they have them in that. And you plug it in and you put your candle underneath, and it just melts the wax with the light, and there's no flame.
So the wax melts from the bottom?
From the top. And from the
Wait,
the
from the
wax
top.
melt cubes that we were talking about, that melts from the bottom.
Right,
But
okay.
a wax, it's like a lamp. It's a candle lamp warmer. So from the top, it melts the candle.
Oh, that's interesting.
I can't envision that.
I can't either, but you said they're all over. I guess,
Yeah.
where am I?
And I
then?
have people that actually buy my smaller ones with a wick in it and then do it under the candle lamp. It doesn't really matter if there's a wick in it or not if you're not using it. So
Didn't we used to have something like that in the 80s? Wasn't potpourri real big? And people would like have
yeah.
like these little, I don't know, dishes, like,
Yeah.
Bowls of potpourri, and they'd, like you'd use a votive underneath and would, it was like
Yeah.
having like potpourri soup or something, right?
Yeah, I remember
I mean, it
that.
was kind of weird.
Yeah.
I mean, looking
And
back.
plus, it was super toxic, I bet.
Oh, can
'Cause
you
it
even
was
imagine?
so-
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Those potpourri bags were like, whoa.
So I've tried different jars, but one of the reasons I stuck with mason jars, although I am adding other jars, is mason jars are very solid. Like I don't have to worry about heat. You're not supposed to
okay.
go burn all the way to the end, but people do. And I'm just not worried about them breaking or anything like that. And so they're very solid. And that's one of the reasons why
And you know
we
what?
started using them.
They're great for, people drink out of mason jars.
Yes.
It's kind of a fun,
It's a recyclable product, so you don't
Yes.
have to throw this away because I save these all the time for lots of stuff.
Yes,
We-
exactly.
And they're glass, they're not plastic, so that's a win-win.
love
Right.
that.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
I always do I do that though. I burn mine all the way to the bottom.
Well,
And I know you're not supposed to do that, but I always think, well, that makes it easier for me to clean out before I
No, I
recycle
know.
them.
Oh, that's
Well,
right.
But I'm not going to do that now that you told me
I
not
kinda
to do
it
that.
too. But if it's in a mason
Ooh,
jar,
confessions
I
of a
wouldn't
candle
really
maker.
worry.
Right.
But if you're
Right.
leaving it all night long, and it's like at the end, I definitely wouldn't recommend that.
Okay,
And
well,
that's
I'm not
another
gonna do
reason
it.
why I got insurance. So-
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Product insurance. Yeah, that's
oh
true.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think about
Yeah.
that.
And you,
Yeah,
you
but-
run this as a separate company, obviously.
Other than Etsy,
No, I mean, it's not like, yeah, you have,
Yes.
yeah, of course you do.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Some of your other products looked interesting. Tell us about the some of the other flavored, or not flavored, scented, the other scents.
Let me tell you,
And the other room sprays looked interesting.
okay, well, I bet you'll never guess what my best selling candle is. It's unbelievable. Almost every day I sell them.
Please not vanilla.
No, I
Please,
don't
right.
even carry
Please
vanilla.
not pumpkin spice.
No, I do like pumpkin spice, but
I
no.
do too.
It is my
yeah.
fresh baked bread candle.
I saw that.
What?
It's strong.
Yeah.
Like some scents are stronger than others. You can leave the cap off and it smells like bread. I mean, the testimonies that I have, or the reviews on there, incredible. This one couple, I'm going to try to paraphrase it. They used to live like above a bakery or something like that, and they had to move, and they were looking for a bread scented candle to kind of remind them of that, and they found it with my candle. They were
That's so
it was
cool.
such a neat review when I saw that. And so that's the other thing. I love bringing joy to people's homes, because they scent, certain scents can cause joy and relaxation and just memories, and
Oh, memories
it's
for
just
sure.
so much fun.
Yeah, like whenever I smelled Old Spice, I'd be like, "Oh, Dad," or like
Yeah.
Brute. I go, "Oh, one of my many high school boyfriends." I didn't mean it that way, like many,
Yeah.
but it's like
Yeah.
seems like all three of them that I had during high school, they all wore freaking Brute, right? Well, I mean, back then, I don't even think they make that
kinda
anymore.
don't
I hope
remember
they
Brute.
don't. I don't want to smell that again.
I'll bet you there's a candle scent dupe somewhere.
Probably. I moved on from that to Aramis or whatever else they were wearing
Yeah,
later. Yeah, which was better. Gosh, tell us about some of the other scented ones though, because I found those also interesting. I have to say the baked bread or freshly baked bread, that one captivated me. Now,
Yeah.
but
Oh, you've smelled it?
no.
Oh.
When I saw it on the website, I went, "Ooh, that's engaging."
Yeah.
I was sort of tantalized by that. But you have some other scents. So there were dessert candles.
Oh yeah. My problem is it's very, very hard for me to draw the line because there's always more scents to try, and these companies that I use, they come out with new ones. Oh, I can add that. I can add that. And it's just too much fun, but that gives people a variety. But I have, my dessert ones, lemon pound cake is a popular one. And,
Yum.
and sugar cookie. Lemon pound cake is so realistic. And then I just added a farmhouse blueberry cobbler. That smells really good.
Wow.
So, and I had some other, I had like vanilla cake pop and some other ones, but I think I took that one off. I can't remember. But I will be adding some more dessert ones because there's certain people that they only like dessert candles. And and then I continue to sell like Woodland Trail, like a woodsy scent, which can still be for all year. And just, the floral ones. I'm not a big floral one.
Yeah.
But people love the peony one.
I was going to
sell.
say,
Oh,
that
but
to
it's so-
me
it's
is
such a
one of my
light scent.
favorite scents. And the lemon grapefruit you have?
Oh, the grapefruit
Grapefruit?
and mint.
Mint. I
I
saw that on your website. And I went,
started-
that looks fresh, like
I s-
spring.
Well, I started dabbling in mixing scents. So
Yeah.
that's a signature scent that I make.
Oh,
And
okay.
the citrus basil as well. I mix a couple of them to get the basil and the citrus. And I love those. My kids love them too.
How about something that smells like a campfire?
Here's the thing. I had one years ago and it was like it was a campfire and it also had like a marshmallow, like s'mores type thing. It didn't sell. However, I've grown. So I'm going back to certain scents that may sell, and but that is something that I need to add because I love that candle when I had it. I'm like, why aren't people buying it? Well, the thing is on Etsy, you can't smell the candle, So
Right.
that's why I want to do more markets and things,
Smell-o-vision.
Oh, if only. That's one thing they haven't come up with yet.
Yeah. So I try to do it with the fragrance notes and that, but
So you've got your website and you have Etsy.
yes.
How else do you sell your product? And do you sell it all over the country? Because obviously you ship.
Well, Etsy's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Etsy goes everywhere,
like,
right?
do you have? Where's your biggest market?
Oh, I sell a lot to the East Coast, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I sell all over the U.S. I love it. It's a lot of fun.
That's so fun.
I've done Hawaii, Alaska. I mean, like different military bases where people are in the military, and
gosh.
it's a lot of fun seeing where they go. But I don't sell internationally because my husband's from France, so his sister wanted some candles and I shipped her some, and the shipping is
Crazy.
outrageous. It took forever for them to get there, and they were broken when she got them. And I really wrap mine really good so that they don't break. I've had a few in like 5 years. So, but yeah, just kind of all over. So I was so busy on my Etsy shop. And then when we moved here, we were finishing our basement. So I had to take like an 8-month break in that. So, but, and also I used to sell at the Painted Tree in Naperville. It was a place where you could rent out a little space and you didn't have to be there. And I was doing well until we moved.
Oh.
But I've mainly stuck with Etsy since then, but now I want to branch out and do markets and different things. So I'm trying to find how to do that.
Well, you mentioned that you have something coming up in February.
Yes, she found me at the Lake Bluff,
She.
Maxwell Gregory. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm wondering where this market is. Where
Oh, I'm
yeah.
sorry. The
Yeah.
Christmas market.
No,
in Lake
I thought you
Bluff.
said you have one coming up.
Yes.
Yeah.
She came up to me at the Christmas market and asked me if I'd like to do a pop-up at the senior center. And I said yes. So
Oh, this is Maxwell Gregory is the woman who came up to you and
Yes.
asked you to do this. Okay.
Yes.
All of a sudden I'm going, should we know this name? Yeah.
wasn't sure because
Yeah.
in Lake Bluff,
There's a big
people-
connection.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
We're separated by like 2 people.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Pretty
Ish.
much. Yeah. Even if you don't know them, you've heard of them.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So you're doing it at the senior center. Tell us about that. Or of course, that's probably closed to the seniors there, right?
I think people can go. I'm not sure if they will, but the staff there, they would get to buy some, and also, they like to buy gifts for their relatives, and that may not get out as much. So it's an opportunity to kind of go shopping that way, and
Well, they must obviously allow them to burn candles in their rooms.
Actually,
I was thinking of that.
They don't. So what we're highlighting is the sprays.
good
for this
idea.
one. However,
yeah, because those
the-
places always, I'm not saying they smell bad, but sometimes.
They kind of
Yeah,
do.
that
A
place.
senior.
That I was really impressed when I walked in
Okay.
that
Yeah.
place. It was I was
good.
pretty happy, and so, but the candle and the spray is a great gift for them to maybe give to their kids or
When they get
grandkids,
visitors,
and-
they're
yeah,
like, look what
yeah.
I bought.
Well, speaking
Yeah.
of the sprays, I noticed you called it a masculine room and linen sprays. Talk to me about that.
Okay, I'm launching some more masculine scents because it's not just for the men. Women love the masculine.
I
ones.
like-
My
I
daughters
do.
do too.
Right.
So I just felt like I needed more of that. So I'm about to add. It's called Midnight Santal Number 5.
Ooh.
And black tie dinner. I have that spray out, but I have the candle, but it's in the 2-wick one. So now I know which wicks to use. So
okay, yeah.
I'll be launching that, and just I love them, and yeah.
Well, I was thinking that, you hear about these senior centers like the Village. It's a hotbed of sexuality. Like they're all over each other all the time, is what I've heard. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Seriously, we've even talked about this in our
Right.
podcast.
Right.
I mean, not at length, but it came up and we went, oh yeah, we heard about that with regard to like communicable diseases. But we're talking about something else here. But that's the context in which we were talking about it.
Right.
This was a long time ago. But why do I remember that? And I can't remember where I put my keys. Anyway, I was thinking, these men may want to, I got a masculine room spray. I got to
Right.
lure the kiddies in.
Exactly.
Right? I don't know why I thought of that, but
No, you're right. It reminds me of that commercial where the women are dressed with they have a blindfold on, and the real handsome man walks in and she's sniffing. You have to know that commercial.
I don't. What
Oh my gosh.
what's the
Do you know
product?
that
I
commercial?
don't think I do.
Why? Okay, why?
Because he's wearing a very sexy smell. And they're blindfolded and
Oh,
the man
yes.
walks in and they're like, oh, and they're almost emulating certain things.
Yeah.
And they have British accents, the women. They run it in like,
But what's it for?
it's for the scent that
This
the man's
particular-
wearing.
I wonder what that
I
is.
forgot the name of the company that they're advertising, but
I do remember that because they're very attractive models.
yes.
And they take
Okay.
turns sniffing and they're all like, yeah.
and he brushes them up. They're like, and so, anyways, that's what that whole thing. With
Yeah.
The other thing I must tell you is your pricing is so reasonable.
Yeah, I know. I get yelled at by my family all the time.
I was
that
gonna
need
say,
to-
I mean,
I need to
when I
Amp it up.
that's why I
increase
like
my prices. It's so hard because I love doing this, and I do have to increase some because
Yeah.
actually prices have gone up with
Well, your
some of
supplies
the-
and everything, yeah.
The candle companies, they're increasing, their
Naturally,
yeah,
everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Reasonable.
These candles last; they burn a long time.
Oh, I
They're
saw
not
that on the
like-
website. Slow burner.
They're not, and I forgot who. There was another local, maybe I don't remember if it was Carrie or somebody had said, no, it was Maxwell. she said, your candle, she bought the coffee shop one. And that's
Ooh,
one
coffee
of my
shop.
favorites.
Oh, God.
That is
yum.
one of my favorites. I have caramel macchiato. I have like a mocha candle.
Oh,
and,
okay. We're talking
those
about the
are
website.
my favorite.
Go to the website, www.cherishedcandleco. That's cherishedcandleco.com.
Yes.
I'm sorry. You're saying things that are making me crazy here. I mean, these scents.
I know.
And I also deliver locally. So
Well, I was just gonna ask you-
they can contact me either on my Etsy
Okay.
and send me a message or my website. And
Awesome.
yeah.
Because I thought, I was going to ask you, well, if I buy some, can I just pick them up free freight?
Yeah. And the reason I chose the name Cherished Candle Company is because I just want to remind people that they matter and they're cherished and just they are valuable.
That's
And
nice.
that's really a message I want to send to people as well.
Is that what it says on, I mean, not what you just said, which is lovely, but does it say Cherished Candle Company if they go to Etsy?
Yes, it says Cherished Candle Co. And then, I always send a little card in that right on top with a rose if I ship it out, and it says "You are cherished and you matter."
Oh,
and
nice.
people
Gosh,
love
this
it.
is so cottage,
Yeah.
grassroots, homemade.
Yep.
And I could see the passion. I mean, you're not doing this for the money. You're just
No,
like,
I'm
you
not.
love what you do.
Yes,
But it's with heart and soul and love.
yes.
And I love it.
Are you aware of the house in which you live, of the artist history? Have you been informed?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to know, because don't
we-
you think that's kind of,
well-
whoa?
Well, my oldest daughter, got married in Santa Fe, and we went to the art museum. Was like 5 blocks from where she got married, of the William P. Henderson. That's what you're talking about.
I'm talking about
correct?
the house where you live.
Yes,
Where the
that-
people, the history of that area, right? Just that area. I mean, it's practically an
Yes.
artist's vortex.
William P. Henderson is an artist, and he's the one that built that home. And we actually purchased 2 of his paintings from the previous owner.
Wow.
Then my daughter, all of a sudden, we're reading up, and this was before we even bought this house. They decided to get married in Santa Fe, and that's where they moved after they moved out of Lake Bluff because his wife got tuberculosis. And we walked like 5 blocks from where my daughter was getting married to the museum, and we purchased the last their paintings he did of our home. So they're all
You
paint
have
houses.
those.
And you
So-
found those in Santa Fe?
Yes, we
Oh my
found,
God.
well, 2 of them we purchased from the previous owner, and we found out there was another one. And of course, we had to add it to the collection. 'cause
This
it's
is a
our
whoa
house.
moment.
So
Whoa.
it's pretty
Yeah.
cool. We love that.
That
Oh.
is so cool.
Because honestly, that especially all of Lake Bluff is like that. Okay, I mean, the, artists and
Yeah.
writers and paint, every kind of discipline,
Yeah.
of the creative world gravitates to Lake Bluff. That particular area where you are, honestly, as I said earlier, it's like an artist vortex. The vortices in Lake Bluff. You are at the heart of it.
I love it.
Isn't that
I
crazy?
didn't know that.
That is cool.
I mean,
Wow.
composers, pianists, singers,
Wow.
art of any writer, anytime, anything. That's
Love
so,
it.
that's so wild. That's and to know that she got these picture. I just God,
I mean, wow.
that-
Your story
yeah.
is great.
It is great.
It is so great.
We love Lake Bluff, and we love our home. We just feel very blessed to live there. And-
We love that you have a woman-owned business too.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Is there anything that we've missed, or anything, Holly, that you also would like to bring up? Because I think it's about we're going to wrap this
Yeah.
up.
Wrap it up.
I think we've taken a lot of your time. Thank you for the goodies. This was very sweet of you to
Yes.
bring us stuff.
Thank you for having
thank
me.
you
I've
so
had so
much.
much fun with you.
Oh, what a fun night.
Yeah.
It was really.
Maybe we could do a field trip to her basement.
I
to her
was,
studio.
I was thinking
That's
the
what
same
Carrie
thing. I'm like, I would love to see it.
Because that way you can smell them in person.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'd go
Oh,
insane.
my God. That would be so fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll let you know.
Yeah.
Because when it works for you and
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're around and
And then we
You're
can talk
busy.
about it again.
You're a busy gal.
I'm busy, but
You
I
are.
love that.
She
Oh
does
yeah, I love
taekwondo
taekwondo
3 times a week.
I got my black belt in September, so I'm working towards my
Gosh, you
second degree.
badass. You're not only a candle maker, you're a kick-ass badass.
She is.
Oh my
I'm really
My
impressed.
husband says I got to be nice to you.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
That's
otherwise,
right.
How long did it take you to get to that point? That's something that a lot of people don't attain.
2.5 years.
That's pretty fast.
And now
Wow.
it's definitely harder now that I'm working towards my second degree, which I should get next March or so.
Wow.
Yeah, I love the nunchucks and
Oh,
I have to
I
use
would-
2 of them for my second degree.
Oh
but
my good gosh.
I love Taekwondo. I did it years ago with all of my kids when they were younger, and then we stopped, and I always regretted it. And I just thought, yeah, why not?
Why
go back?
not?
And
Oh
there's-
my gosh.
Yeah.
You know what that reminds me of? Though? I just flashed on this thing. Oh God, this thing on YouTube that keeps on. It's the interstitial. One of the interstitials of the things that I watch or listen to or whatever.
Yeah.
It comes out like Taekwondo walking. You can lose 20 pounds like in a week. And I'm going
Tai Chi.
Oh,
Tai
that's
Chi.
it.
Tai Chi.
It's
Because
Tai Chi walking.
I've
Okay.
downloaded a couple of those.
Okay, well, we can talk about that
yeah,
another time
that's
because
another time.
Honestly, I
Because it
think about
looks
that
really
right-
cool.
Okay, are you on Instagram?
Yes, I am.
And-
That's my main. I'm on TikTok and
Ooh, you're a TikToker.
and Instagram, and
Okay.
I'm
How would they find you? On
Cherished Candle Company.
company
Mhm.
or not CO?
I think it's
Oh, oops.
Cherished Candle Company on Instagram.
Well, let me look this up because we
It's-
don't want to send out any
Yeah.
misinformation.
yeah,
I want-
Instagram is where
Cherished Candle Company on Instagram. And we're going to follow you right now.
Okay, awesome.
Handcrafted in Lake Bluff, Illinois. I love what I do. Clean candles, melts, room sprays. You are cherished.
Yes.
I
Very
love that.
nice. Oh, wait, followed by one other I know? Well, who is it? Who's my mutual? Oh, the local Lake Forest, Lake Bluff Chamber.
Oh, yes.
That's nice.
Good, because you know what? I always tag them in our
Oh, okay, great.
in our podcasts and our YouTube. So
Great.
okay, well that's it. So that's how they can contact you either through that or
Yes.
cherishedcandleco.com.
Correct.
And your name is Nichole Marbach.
Correct.
Nichole.
Correct.
If they want to look you up, Marbach.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
It was such
you.
an enjoyable evening and great story.
Yeah.
Thank you.
She does have a great story, especially that whoa moment.
Yeah, yeah.
That's super cool. Thank you. And thank you for listening to Ladies Who Question, another edition of Let's Talk Local. And that was damn local, wasn't it?
That definitely was.
Yeah.
Please,
Right around the corner.
yes.
Yeah. Give us a follow and a like, okay?
Yeah, we would love a follow and a like.
Yeah.
And any feedback that you have.
Yeah. On Instagram, especially, or on our YouTube. Okay. Thanks for listening and goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks, Harvey. Ladies Who Question is executive produced and edited by me, Lisa Dominique, and also executive produced by Holly Caulfield. Holly also does most of our research, and Claire Caulfield is in charge of technical assistance and social media. Music, My Lionheart. Sketch music by Florian Manx and Matthew Anderson. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe, follow, rate, and review Ladies Who Question on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts. Send your thoughts to ladieswhoquestion@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Threads, and our website, ladieswhoquestion.com.
All content discussed on Ladies Who Question are the opinions of Lisa Dominique and Holly Caulfield and should not be construed as advice of any kind. By listening to this podcast, you agree not to use this podcast as advice of any personal or medical issue for yourself or others. This disclaimer also applies to guests or contributors to the podcast.